go. Happy Monday, everybody. What is up? It's your boy, Jason Gulick. It is Monday, December 8th, 2025. So, today I'm going to be flying solo, as you can see in the text above. Mark is going to be under, or not going to be, Mark's under the weather this morning, so I'm going to be taking care of the stuff as well as I can. Solo, and we're going to see how this thing goes. So, first and foremost, happy Monday. How's the weather where you're at? I want to know. What are you guys up to today?
See how this thing
Let's
goes.
see. Sorry about that. And Jessica Battle, good morning to you. Um, Wins and losses this weekend. Anybody get any big wins? Any big losses? Anybody get anything fun from WCR Zero? That's what I want to hear. So, yeah, get better soon, Mark. As some of you guys know, Mark's been dealing with some health issues for since almost a year now. Back in February, um, he had gallbladder removal surgery, and he's been up and down when it comes to health. And the last few months, everything's been going well for him, and in the last 7 to 10 days or so, he's been feeling definitely under the weather, and the last 4 days has been um, brutal on him. So I really, really wish him well, and Kylie, his wife, and make sure that they're doing okay. Hoping everything's good on their end. So, yeah, this is a little new and a little different for me. I'm not really used to doing this solo, so we'll get through this. Cody, I'm hanging in there. Health wise, I'm all right. It's been a very, very, very long last 7 days or so. My son Julian started soccer this past week, so we had 5 games in 5 days, which is a lot on kids, but it's a shit ton. Woo woo! It's a shit ton on the parents and families as well, going to all of these games. So yeah, we're barely catching up. Um, awesome for you, Jessica. That's awesome that you got the silencer. That's really rad. I got some packages coming too. I've got a half stack on the way. I'm really excited to receive that as well. And I just can't wait to put it to use. I have the regular set, but the half piece is one piece that I did not buy originally, and now I'm really getting ready to put it to use. So that's a good one. Yeah, energy to Mark and Brandon Sheffield. Craig, I caught some of that story. I didn't know Brandon, and I'm going to do a little more research on it today, and we'll probably bring it up on Wednesday. So shout outs to Brandon Sheffield. There's a GoFundMe on his. I think Craig has one up going for him as well. So to the Sheffield family, thoughts, prayers, energy, all your way. Um, 8 degrees and snowy in Michigan for Jessica. Cody's in Carolina, 47 and raining nonstop. I got sun coming in today, but it's still cold. So it's in Arizona. I'll be getting started a little earlier or a little later on today, taking it a little easier, trying to get some things done. I just sent out a big bid for a indoor soccer facility. Finally got it out. I guess we'll see what happens. There's Deeds. He's popping in just to make sure. He's doing a soak. 170 over 80, and there's nothing he can seem to do to get it to drop. Oh, Lord Deeds, you make me stressed, buddy. I hope you're all right. Uh, Look it, Panda just popped in. How you like that cat, Panda? Bam. There you go. So, what does everybody have on the agenda this week? Any big wins? Any losses? That's also what I want to hear. I would love to share a couple wins real quick. Um, I mentioned earlier about Julian having a big soccer tournament to kick off the season. They had 5 games, 5 days, as I mentioned as well. They won all 5 penalty kicks in the championship game. I don't know if you guys have any kids that play sports or participate in any of this stuff, but As a parent, man, oh my goodness, talk about nerves and having everything just ugh, kill your stomach. Yeah, that's how I felt this weekend. But watching them go do their thing and succeed was an amazing event this weekend. So I was really happy for Julian and the rest of the kids. So if you don't have kids that are playing ball or doing something that they love, I'm sorry. But if you do, I'll tell you right now, it is an awesome thing to continue to watch them grow and become awesome young people. So that's pretty much what I did this weekend. Um, Deeds did not change his rubbers. He's been sitting on the same rubber forever. That's why he's sick, man. He needs to change that rubber. Um, Another thing I wanted to bring up. There was a couple of things. What else was I gonna bring up to you guys? I can't really think of it off the top of my head, but it'll pop to me here in a second. Um, what else do we usually discuss on a Monday morning? Big plans for the week. Who's got what? Where are you guys at this week? I know the weather's changed in a lot of different areas, so a lot of people are starting later in the day, so we got more people that are able to pop in and join us in the mornings. Um, Jessica, I want to see that silencer. That's pretty dope. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. Yeah, I was supposed to have a package delivered yesterday, and now apparently it's being delivered today. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I hope he feels better soon too. Blah, 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 blah. So anything else going on this week? That's what we want to know. Um, how did your teams do this weekend? That's another thing. Cardinals got their asses kicked. That's never fun. Window cleaner of the year announcement is Wednesday. Yes, I've heard about that as well. Commenting maybe buying anything that evening. We'll make a fun giveaway. It's Christmas time. So Craig's going to do some giveaways during the Squeegee Life on Wednesday. That should be dope. Um, there's a lot of great names that have been thrown out there. Craig's one of them. Squeegee Tom's one of them. Damien's one of them. There's a couple of guys out there that have been nominated. Actually, John Magdos, he threw my name in the ring, and that was pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting that, but that was an honor to be mentioned with guys like Craig and Gabe and Damien and Tom and, even Jello. It's a really cool thought, and I appreciate the gesture. And all those people who have been mentioned, and all of the guys and gals that help grow our community and that help show us the way, and that put out content and share with one another. Luke the window cleaner is another one that I think was mentioned in there. Sean Hart was mentioned in there. So any of these guys is definitely capable and definitely worthy. So I'm excited to see how it turns. It'll be a great week. Yes, he is. He's Craig. You're right. He's absolutely amazing for our industry. The way he goes about his business, the way he helps teach, the way he keeps people informed is amazing. So shout out to Gabe Gutierrez, another good friend of mine. So another good friend of all of ours, actually. When you think about it, Gabe is here for the entire group. So I shouldn't say just good friend of mine, good friend of ours. So. Jake says the Niners had a bye week, so that's a great week. Yeah, they're still, I believe, like on top or a half game behind in the NFC West. So good for you and your squad. I'll just, again, keep my mouth shut about the Cardinals because they're straight trash. So, yeah, I think Sparta wins Window Cleaner of the Year. We should start getting a betting site. There you go, Window Cleaner of the Year. That would be hilarious. I think Eddie says he should be back to back, so that'll be hilarious. Show on Thursday was great. I didn't catch Gabe's Thursday with Squeegee Rich. I meant to catch that on Friday. I did not get an opportunity to see that, so I'll try to track that down today. Um, for those of you guys who don't know, Gabe does do a show on Thursdays, I believe, and he usually has a guest on around between 1 and 2 p.m. Arizona time. I'm not sure if it's 4 Eastern or something like that. But Gabe always produces and puts out a great interviews with his co-host Peter Cruz. I believe this week he was flying solo with Squeegee Rich, so that'll be a nice sit down with him, and I'll definitely check that out. Speaking of Gabe, he is going to be a guest on the show this Friday, December 12th, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time for us. You know, a Friday morning, we'll get it all set out there. We're going to discuss all sorts of things. Where we have seen the last year grow and go, or go and grow. Where we see the growth of the next year, how we see it moving, and we're just going to touch base and hopefully answer any questions that you guys might have as well. Winter Cleaner Entertainment Guide. I can try. That sounds awesome. You know what? Good morning to you, Craig, and actually to Grace. On Friday, I went out to go clean my wife's car. I asked my wife and my son to deliver some mail to the post office, I don't know, 7 to 10 days ago. When I'm cleaning the car, I find an envelope, and it's these stickers that I did ask someone to mail for me. So, Grace, the stickers are 10 days beyond due. They're now in my possession again, and I will get them out today. I'm a slacker. My kid's a slacker. My wife's a slacker. I'll blame it on somebody. But I apologize that they did not get out as I thought they had, but they will be out today. Morning, Chris. Craig or Corey? Yes, that sounds good to me. My wife, yes. That's all you got to do, things yourself. Yes, I definitely do. And you know what? It was just like something, we never go to the post office, right? Never. And we went twice in 1 week, and somehow, some way, like 3 letters slipped through on the side, the little Telluride, the little, I don't know, in between the seats. It is what it is. But yeah, so they will get out today. I'm actually off today. We have a light scheduled week. It's the week before the madness. So how is scheduling going for you guys? Are you jammed? Are you light? Are you taking time off? What's the deal for you? That's what I want to know also. Any other big wins or anything like that? Oh, you almost forgot. What about a tie, kid? Anyways. Orange Bull ring broke. That sucks. I'm going to be doing some cleaning and inventory this week, so that'll be fun. How are you guys spending your days? Once those stickers get here, we have something special planned for them. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I literally, whatever. I normally do what I say I'm going to do, and that one, I don't know how it slipped past the goalie. Like Damien said, though, that's why you do things yourself. Got zero work putting up the wife's Christmas lights today. There you go. Damien, you're steady. That's awesome. Damien, you mentioned to me off air, oh, hi, Fred, that you hung your last Christmas lights. Are any of you guys still doing Christmas lights? Or are you guys all done for the season? It's the 8th of December. Are you still taking calls? Are you still doing them? Anthony's doing some gutter cleaning. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be chilling today. Not even gonna lie. I got stuff to do around the house. I'm gonna catch up on laundry. Gonna get the backyard clean. Gonna do some inventory. Get all that stuff taken care of. So life is good. Life is good. Any big deals going on this week that you guys saw from WCR Zero? I have not been online since Saturday, so I didn't really see anything. I know that WCR Zero was doing a huge 30% off their carts, their Zero carts, RODI carts. So if you guys, I don't know if they're still running it, but 30% off, I believe, is the biggest price deduction that you will see all year long. From time to time, they do 20, but 30% is like the huge deal. So yeah, that's Damien says 30% off is still going on. Big things coming soon from Adam Hogan Jr. What? You gonna give me like a little heads up? You're gonna just tease it like a professional television producer? That's called a tease. Let him think. There you go. That was ours. We will send another. I'm already working on something for you. We have the word out to get the rings better. We are pricing to get these things RF welded. God, I love you, Craig Hensley. You're the best, man. You are the best. Always thinking about other people in our industry, and that's what this stuff is all about. So, anybody get there or read the new American Window Cleaner magazine yet? I have not read the what's it called? The online edition. I don't have the December edition in hand. So has anybody received their December edition? That would be pretty cool to see too. That would be one to see. I wonder if I can expand this video. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. So guys, I'm really trying to figure out how to do this whole thing solo. Usually Mark is the producer on this one, so if I'm a little lost and a little goofy today, I apologize. Just trying to get through and make things happen. So, anything else that you guys want to talk about today? Anything good? Oh, he said good things coming, more big things coming soon from Zero. I got it now. Can't wait for the synthetic light. That's a big one coming too. I'm looking forward to that as well. Oh, you know what? I had something fun happen this weekend. A friend of the show and a friend of ours, John Magdos, he came through the cut this weekend. He stopped by my house yesterday. It was cool, man. I actually had some stuff that I was gonna, I had set aside for him to, as a thank you for being a friend and as a Christmas present. And he was kind enough to drop off something for me too. So, Magdos, big ups. I love me some Starbucks. He set me up with a lovely gift card. Thanks, Magdos. I hope you enjoy the jitterbug. I hope the shirt works out for you. I hope you like the calendar. And, I forgot to give you two. I have your Stacconi handle. And I also got you a screen pop tool as well. So, not the screen pop one, but the nice one, the little red one. So, yeah, man. It's been a busy weekend. And I'm glad that I don't have as much crazy shit going on as I did last week. The rivet popped. Pop. I do have soccer tonight, not me, but Julian has soccer Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we've got some big games this week. I don't know if any of you guys are into any of that other stuff as well, but that's where we are, as my papa used to say. So that's where we are. I want to ask another question too. If you price aside, and realistically, like if you could have any item on the WCR or Zero, and let's take the skid mark off of this one. But if you were told that you could have any item out of WCR or Zero's stock, minus the skid mark, what one item would it be? If you could have just one item totally at no cost, minus the skid mark, what would it be? Just cutting some commemorative channels down to custom size. Loving this channel. Hell, there you go. Which channel are you talking about? I didn't see what you had. It's one of ours to send another. There you go. So, you asked Magdos what pull tip he was mentioning that he wanted to try and see if it would work for his pull. Yeah, I will. And a matter of fact, I think I have a couple extra for him as well. Yes, I will definitely ask him. And if I don't have it, if you have it, Damien, I know that we'll make sure he gets it because I know what kind of dude you are. You're the fucking man, bro. DI tank at the moment. I need a good multi-stage from Zero. I got a good DI. Nice. Glass renew kit to restore water stained windows. That's what Deeds wants. He wants the glass renew kit. That's a very Thoughtful. That is an awesome one. Some stacks would be phenomenal. Eric, I've had my stacks for about 2.5 years. They are lovely, and I finally invested in the half stack last. I think Black Friday. It was supposed to be here yesterday. I guess it's going to be here today now. Um, D- Craig Hensel, I love you. He just wants the 2025 window cleaner, the WCR ornament. That's all. He's like, all I just want the ornament. That's it. I love it. That. Oh, there you go. The boots and gloves for Damien. If anything for free, probably RO membranes. See, now we're cooking with Crisco, baby. People, now we're using our brains. We're not just thinking like expensive shit or like, oh, I want this, I want that. Now we're thinking with purpose. I love it. Yeah, it is Panda's hat. As a matter of fact, Eric, um, Anthony is a cool cat, man. I really enjoy watching the videos he puts out. He typically does some black and white stuff, and it's always got some like it's got some aesthetic to it. It has some really cool like, hey, here's what's going on around me, and then there's a little bit of either cleaning or some angles of like setup, but it's not usually all cleaning and it's not usually all glass. It's like aesthetic. It's a visual thing for me, and I really enjoy watching Panda's stuff. So we reached out to one another, sent each other some of our gear, and yeah, man, I try to make sure that I rock his stuff every now and again. My daughter loves it, and everywhere I go, people tend to like love the cap, so I always rock it. Yeah, man. So shout out to Panda, shout out to Anthony. Um, Damien says no new ornament for 2025. They haven't had one in a few years. Got an extra vessel. Just saying. Damien, you got one of everything, homie. I love it. So, Damien, we were talking earlier about free stuff, or if you could have anything from WCR Zero, what would it be? Damien, you were supposed to get your skid mark delivered, correct? Is that popping in, or I wonder if I can bring you on as a guest on here. I've seen this option a couple times, like where it says, "Hey, bring on as a guest." I don't know how to do that from here, but we'll see one of these days. Uh, so speaking of other guests too, we have a guest, Steve Williams, on Wednesday. He is, I believe, the founder or president of the ISCA, International Solar Cleaning Association. Um, yeah, so he will be on Wednesday. Matter of fact, I need to send another shout out to him to make sure that we're still on for Wednesday. Good morning, Chris. I hope you're doing well, pal. WCR car squeegee incredible. Area number one. So I would love to get my hands going back a few moments ago. If I could get my hands back on some of those blue Eteries commemorative edition, I would love one of those again. Um, I still have one, but I'd like one or two more, one to use and one to just sit. Um, yeah, man, that's about it. So it was cheaper. I just needed something for now. There you go. Um, so yeah, it's just me hanging today. The fam just took off, took Julian to school. Deeds is trying to get that heart rate, that blood pressure down. So yeah, I guess that's where we are, and that's what we're doing. I guess I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I got that joy, 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 joy. Oh man, I hope you guys are doing good. I won't keep anybody much longer. I hope you guys are having a great day. Um, there was a couple things I wanted to try to bring up, but I don't know if I can even remember them. Is soon go no what? We're all here hanging today with you. All right, well I love that. See, this is what Craig is so special, man. He makes everybody feel included, like they're part of it. And I just goofily mentioned, hey, I'm, flying solo today, and Craig's like, full never. You're not alone. We're all here with you, man. I love it. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. I am missing my homie though. I will tell you, um, Deeds is a Deeds is so important to this show. The dude crushes. There's so many things that he does behind the scenes that you guys aren't aware of. That I can't really do this gig without him. So just want you guys to know that how important he is. Um, Craig is one of one, absolutely without a doubt, bar none, one of one, faux show. Um, yeah, he's popped in. Craig, he's popped in from time to time. Um, I I haven't seen him in a few weeks, but he definitely has popped in a couple times, said hello. All are welcome. We don't discriminate. We don't hate. We don't discriminate. All are welcome on the Goo and Deed show. You know how we do. And there's one of my favorites right there too. My man, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sean Hart. We missed each other's phone call on Friday. Maybe we can touch back together and do on a Monday instead of a Friday. That would be good. Yeah, Sean. So Sean and Mark and Damien and Tom, those four are definitely going to be like some of the first four to come back in. Um, Damien basically, Damien, Tom, Sean, those guys are part of the show. They're part of the fabric of the show. Even though they haven't been back on, they're part of the show. So they could be on it anytime that they want. You know what I mean? Like I'm okay with that. Like those, you guys are all part of the fabric. Like you guys are all what make this show. So it's not like we're not trying to have people on. We just want to make sure that we always get everybody an opportunity to share some of their stories. 2026 is going to be big for us. We're trying to do a couple different things, which should be fun. Hell yeah, Sean. That makes me, yeah, definitely. I'm trying. I've already thrown it out there to try to get Sean's house out here to come hang out in Arizona. So now I'm putting it out into the world, not just to him. I'm telling the world. So, Zero, WCR, if you want to send him out here to Phoenix, I know a place he could chill. So, yes, all you guys are honorary members, for sure. Jessica, you're right up there as well. And if I didn't say your name and you're one of the guys or gals that pops in all the time too, trust me, I feel the same way. Damien, the guys that I mentioned, Damien, the Seans, Toms, Magdos, Adam Hogan too, all you guys, man, you are what make this show. And yeah, it's just that's why we do it, is to continue to bring us ding dongs and goofballs together. Uh, yeah, I don't think it's too hot for him. I think he's good. I think he could take it. And Jessica, I hope you get a chance and an opportunity to meet some of the others too. Um, I think that the IWCA would be a good spot if you have time in February. And if you're not able to make it in February, August comes quick, and that will be also in Orlando as well. Um, Eddie has been offered. We reached out to Eddie, and he was in the time of the year where he was doing a lot of traveling and he wasn't working, even though he worked 7 days a week. So, and then when he wasn't traveling, he went back to working. So maybe we can get him on a slow day. Um, yeah, so I will work on that. Thank you for doing that. Online pizza party. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Suck up as much info as possible. There you go. Sometimes we don't have too much info and we just give a little bit of bullshit and nonsense, but that's okay too. We can't always be supplying the goods, right? I like the idea. I like the idea of the pizza party. It is a little early in Arizona to be ordering pizza. We could do a breakfast burrito party. I mean, everybody loves breakfast burritos and coffee. My first convention and meeting everybody changed my life. Blessings after blessings after blessings. Bam! Damien nailed it on the head. So, I'd like to share a little quick story, real quick, if that's cool. Um, I reached out to Damien a couple weeks ago or earlier this week. I don't know, man. But right before my second convention, I went out and hung out with Damien, and we chilled and we visited and we did some work together. And I was texting him, like I said, about 10 days ago, I guess, and just telling him like, look, man, I feel like my life after he and I worked together and threw it out on social media and continued to stay connected, continued our friendship and continued talking. I feel like my life professionally just exploded, and it felt like he was already linked in with Maker at the time too, or just getting started. But it felt like both of us just kind of like professionally took our games to another level, and that's part of the reason why I feel like I always Damien and I two peas in a pod. I always owe him like a little uh, gratitude, you know, because we both opened up to one another. We both are kind of like from the same background. Um, he and I, after we got done working, I was telling him, you know, that I wanted to do interviews with people and that I wanted to sit down and find out what made people tick. And Damien was kind enough to, after we worked together, like on a separate day, come back over and sit down and have a real conversation. Not, I mean, there was some humor, but it was like a real conversation, and we recorded it, and it made me realize that there's so much depth, there's so much personality, there's so much love, there's so much passion in our industry that it really needed to be shared. But I didn't really know how to go about it. And so Damien kind of like helped me get out of this little funk that I was in as well, and helped me realize that this is something that I could do. So that's one of the many reasons that Damien's got a special place right here in my heart, and as you can see how much he does for everybody else in the industry, it's another reason why he's so beloved and got the respect, man. Yeah, bro, faux show. So I will like to give him a little credit and say thank you for helping me get the nerve to continue doing what it is that I want to do, man. When it comes to this aspect of our industry, um, you know, a lot of us get an opportunity to clean glass and do stuff like that, but I'm super fortunate to be able to have you guys allow me to, you know, become friends with you guys, and you guys put your trust in me to make sure that I'm not going to ask you some dumbass questions, or um, you guys put trust and faith in me that I'm going to make sure that you guys look good, dude. Like, I want us all to succeed and do well, and Mark and I are super fortunate and blessed to be able to have this um, program, this format, this show, to be able to spotlight some of these amazing men and women in our industry. So, um, yeah, thank you guys. Hey, Brennan Sheffield, thank you for coming into the show. All of us at Goo and Deeds, the entire family, every single person that comes into this show is sending their energy, their thoughts, their prayers to you and your family, to you and your loved ones. We're hoping and wishing for you for a speedy recovery, and bro, God bless. Like, we're all here for you. We want to see you get better, and we want to see you succeed and heal in a timely manner. We're all pulling for you, dog. So, and Damien, thank you. I know that, you know, I've told you this before, but I think maybe coming out of my mouth instead of on the phone or via text, I hope that you understand how important you are to me. That's all of you guys, though. That's all of you guys. Y'all mean something special to me, and we all have a different story, but each each one of you, I have some kind of very similar, unique feeling and love and respect for. So it's not just Damien, it's all of you guys. You know what I mean? Um, I can tell you a story about almost every single one of you about how you've changed my life. Seriously, God's honest, honest truth. So, um, D, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that that skid mark gets to you soon. I'd love to be able to maybe do have you back on when you do get it in, so we can kind of walk through the process of install or after install and kind of show everybody else what it's all about. So, and of course, Brandon, again, that's what we're here for. Adam, Hogs, be well, have fun. That'll be awesome. I'm glad that you're still listening. Let's see, Craig. Can we post? Yes, you absolutely can. Please, Craig. Absolutely. Um, Throw it down in the bottom. We'll get you lined up, and hopefully we can help Brandon and his family on their road to recovery. On their road to recovery. Grace and I will be at the IWCA convention since our childhood. Nice. So Damien said he's going to be taking some kids to the IWCA. That'll be fun. I think that's what I saw. Can't wait to meet you. There we go. There we go. All right. Well, it is now approximately, I don't know, almost 7:10. I feel like I've just had diarrhea of the mouth about how much I love all you guys, but it's the truth, man. You guys are here to support us, so Mark and I are here to support you. As I mentioned, you can see it's just me today. Mark is in the back, trying to get himself taken care of back in Houston, get that blood pressure and everything going. Uh, but we're all here for you guys. It is going to be a wonderful week. I hope everybody gets all of their needs met. And if there's anything that Mark or I or any of us in the Goo and Deeds family can do for any of you, just reach out. That's kind of what we're here for, and that's what we promote. That's what we're here. Like I said, that's what we're here for, and that's what we're here about. Is the unity, the love, the brotherhood, the sisterhood. That's what we're about, and that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Yeah. So. Listen, I'm going to let you guys go. It's been almost 40 minutes that we've gotten through this. I did it without deeds. I'm surprised I made it this long without stumbling over my own 2 feet. I want to wish all of you all a wonderful, wonderful week. Normally I ask deeds or whomever to give their shout outs or whatnot. And since he's not here today, I'm going to just go and take on over. I'd like to give a shout out to my kid Julian and his coach and his team for doing the most this past week. 5 games in 5 days is a ton. I think he ran over 30 miles or something ridiculous like that. He worked his ass off. The coach coached his tail off, and the boys all worked together as one. So when you see a group of young men fight, 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 and work hard for the same goal, it just makes you want to be a better person. It makes you want to do the same for you and for me and for my team, my industry, our group of friends. So it just made me, want to work harder and do that. So shout out to them. Shout out to Deeds, Mark Klodzinski and his wife Kylie, as Mark's under the weather, and it's been 4 or 5 days now. Hopefully he gets better and gets things on the road to recovery. It's tough when people are not well or injured, and we're in this industry, especially if and when you don't have insurance and you're just trying to get by. So thoughts, prayers, energy, hugs, all that stuff out to all you guys. Brandon Sheffield, shout out to you and your family. I'm hoping and wishing you a speedy recovery, not only from the Goo and Deeds fam, but from the Hensels, from the entire window cleaning WCR fam, from the window cleaning nation fam, because I know Jake Van O is still in here, from all of the pro pages, from all of the cleaners, from the bottom of our hearts. We're wishing you well, dog. And like I said, it's not just a Goo and Deeds thing. It's a everyone thing. We're all wishing you well. Shout out to Pro Window Cleaning, the group, the forum, the people, the crazy people behind it at WCR, Alex and Chris. Thank you guys for being as amazing as you are and for allowing us the platform to speak our mind in. Um, yeah, we wouldn't be able to do this without you guys and without having the platform of Pro Window Cleaning. So thank you. As I mentioned, WCR always, because they get us the goods, they get us all of our gear to make sure that we get the jobs done right and done right the first time. To Team Zero, Kaylee, Sean, Squeegee Life, uh, Luke, Rui, the entire gang, you know, everybody, Team Zero, where it's at. I got two turntables and a microphone. That's where it's at. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. And without Deeds here to tell you to change your rubbers, I guess I'm gonna tell you to change your rubbers. It's Monday. I know that your passion bucket may not be full yet, but just keep plugging along. Keep being good. Keep doing the next right thing. Keep sharing and spreading kindness, love, and joy. And your passion bucket by the end of the week, I promise, will be overflowing. Well, I shouldn't say promise, but I bet it will be overflowing with joy. So keep on keeping on. Keep being real. Don't be a dick. And just be a good guy or a girl. I hope y'all have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. And Jessica, appreciate you stopping in. Craig, appreciate you. Damien, Adam, Jake, all you guys, just thank you for being a part of the show. And it's going to be a great one. Tune in Wednesday as our guest. It's going to be Mr. Steve Williams from ISEA, and we're going to get it down. And then on Friday, Gabe Gutierrez. Stay up, everybody. Stay gold, and we'll check you next time on Goo and Deeds. Peace!